Good morning. Oh, how about a second try? It is Monday. Mercury is retrograde. But I will persevere. I am this deep into my first cup of coffee. So I'm not going to be angry or upset about my reading being stopped, basically, by an alarm. Alarms. I set alarms throughout the day, throughout the morning, to remind me of things so I don't forget. Because sometimes if I make a list, I don't take the list with me or I misplace it. So we go by alarms some days. And the alarm went off and interrupted the reading. It's okay. If we need that reading, we'll get it again, right? Let's see. Today is Monday. And it feels like a very Monday-ish Monday. It's very overcast. It's not raining yet, but it is Monday. I believe the moon is now in Pisces, which rules feet and ankles, so you might want to take care of those. Trim your toenails, paint them a pretty color. Soak your feet, take care of your feet, love on them, because your feet are your foundation to getting everywhere. Okay, how about a general reading for today, May the 23rd, 2022. General energy. What do we need to know? Or if we're stumbling upon this on a different day, maybe we need to know it for that day. And again, the cards are not jumping, so we're going to take them. Okay, I took cards that were hiding last time. I think I'll take cards that are standing out. And we had him last time, the Hermit and the Fool. Okay. Like I said, if it needs to be heard, if it needs to be told, we will get the same reading. A couple of big girl shuffles just to move things around a little bit. How is everyone today? I haven't eaten breakfast yet. Has everyone eaten breakfast? What are the plans for the day? We have errands to run. Because today, on Mondays, I'm off. So I have errands to run. I'll run out and get some things for some upcoming classes. Because the graph classes have taken off. Got a lot of interest. Okay, here we go. What is the story around this Hermit and this new beginning, this new step of faith? You came first, you came next, and I hope I'm getting everything in here. I've got my glue gun set up and ready to warm up. It's warming up actually because I have a project I need to finish this morning after I do this reading. Oops, okay. I'm going to do that and that. Okay, I had someone bring some new cards into the shop. Come on, make room. They are, let me see. Sorry, I'm very distracted by them at the moment. They are Raven's Prophecy, and I'm looking at them to see how I like them. Becky brought these in, and I'm just going to give them a look-see and see how I feel about them. You know, they put that ribbon in there for a reason, because when you put the cards in on top of it, you just pull them in. But Josh was playing with them last night. Okay, what's the rest of the story here? after I finish with my big distraction. What's the story here? We need more information about the situation. Glue gun out of the way. All right. It feels a little similar to the reading I had down when the alarm interrupted, but yet different. Oh yes, it's different now. So maybe that wasn't the reading you wanted to hear. So, alrighty. And I'm going to put these right here because I think they're still in frame. Alright, we got everybody in the frame. Okay. I am that deep in my very first cup. I think I said already that it's about 6:30 or so. Maybe a little later than that. Okay, we have the Hermit and the Fool. The Hermit is all about examining ourselves, examining our motives, examining ourselves on a deeper level, getting into the situation and finding out the details. The Fool is all about a new journey, or maybe we need to be encouraged to take that leap of faith. The Fool usually has a small animal, usually a dog, with him to indicate that we have friends along the way, but he does have a flower in his hand. So it's not like we are without company, without help. We have, now I'm being drawn to the bottom row, we have the Magician under the Fool card. We have the 8 of coins, the 2 of swords, the 3 of coins, and the Ace of coins over here. And I'm not sure why I started with him, but I did. Maybe he's more significant than the rest. This card indicates that we have what we need for this journey that we're going on. We've done the work. We've done the work. We, however, might still have a decision to make. And that decision may be to walk away. We have entered into a contract of sorts. This is my contract card, my marriage card, my partnership card. Some days, some readings, it feels very much like a Lover's card. And that's what it feels right now. And the Lovers was in the last reading that I had to toss. There's a little bit of all of the elements in here. We've got water, we've got earth, we've got air, and we've got fire. And he's holding a wand also, or a walking stick that looks very much like a wand. He's got all of the elements on his table. This feels like very swift moving energy simply because of the 8 of wands and this Knight of Swords. And this card, the Four of Swords, can often mean that we need rest. But right now, with it being between these two movement cards, it feels like now's not the time to take a break. Now is not the time to rest. You need to be moving. You need to be manifesting. You need to be making this happen. The underlying energy on the bottom of the deck is the 9 of Cups, and that is wishes fulfilled. If you want this, you're going to have to move your arse, okay? You're going to have to move the direction you need to go. Make decisions concisely, but take off your blindfold and really look at the situation. Get good advice if you need to. That's not in here, but it was in the other one. We do have the King of Cups, and sometimes he is very stable emotionally. Right now I'm noticing that he has his toe in the water. And that means tapping into something more than us. Getting that good advice from someone. Doing divination if we need to. This walking away card almost right now feels like very much like this. It's not time to walk away yet. Give it a hot minute. Don't make any rash decisions, but don't linger on your decisions either. Don't wait too long. Don't procrastinate. It's not time to sleep and nap. It's time to do the work. It's time to do the manifestation. It's time to examine the offers, examine them, and find out what are the details. Put it down on paper. When you look at it in writing, you can see things better. There may be a time of being frugal in all of this, but it's stable. It feels very stable. You have a 4 here, you have a 4 here. And 4s are very stable energy. Okay, another card. We've got the Wheel. You know, I'll be just brutally honest. Sometimes it bothers me when I get the Wheel because what the hell? What the hell? I mean, with this, it feels like it's time for this to happen. It's like the wheel is moving in your favor. It is a 10. It is a completion. It is an ending, but with endings also come beginnings. And you have a 1 here. This is basically a 1 here. And you have a 0 here. The new beginnings. Take the chance. Do your homework. Examine the details. It feels like a very good opportunity. Just don't sit on it too long. Don't be ready to throw it out yet, because sometimes we see small details and we want to throw the baby out with the bathwater. You can't do that. You get rid of what's needed to be rid of and keep the rest, because there's good in here. There's something good to be salvaged in this. There's something good to move on to. It's in your favor. Okay, I hope that resonated with someone. If it did, like it, share it, comment, let me know what you think. Is there other readings that you want? Do you want to go back to pick a card readings? I might do one of those later today. But I've got a little bit of running to do today, as said. So getting ready for all of these craft classes. And I think they're going to be a lot of fun. I really do. I think they're going to be a lot of fun. Okay, have a good day. Make it magical. Do something fun. And above all, enjoy the journey. If you're just existing, that's not good enough. We need to get ourselves into positions where we are thriving. And yes, part of life is existing. Part of life is the mundane work that we have to do, figuring out why we do the stupid things we do. But also making magic happen, doing fun things along the way. If you're not enjoying your life, change it. You can. It's going to take some work. It's going to take some work. It's going to take some planning. It's going to take some adulting. Sometimes that's not fun, but we do what we got to do. We do what we have to do until we get to do what we want to do. Okay? Trust me, it will work out. You eat an elephant 1 bite at a time. Sorry about all the teacup sayings, but that's the truth of it. You eat an elephant 1 bite at a time. Excuse me, you take 1 step. Set small goals. Set big goals. Big goals. But set small goals to reach that big goal. And as you take 1 step in the right direction, you may fall back too, but you're going to be making more ground. More ground. More ground. More ground. This is fast-moving energy. So it's not going to be as slow as you think, okay? Just keep your head about you. Make good decisions and plan it out. It'll work out. Just make the decisions, make the plan, and do the goals. Blessed be.